Hi friends, and welcome back to Your Turn to Die. The last time we played, everybody worked together with the major help of Cell to try to find an exit, and once we reached where we assumed the exit was, it turns out it had been covered by a cave-in. Something was detonated, now there's a bunch of rubble in our way, so we will not be leaving after all. So now we are going to turn around, head back downstairs, and start the main game. And Sarah's got the sacrifice card, so yeehaw. Let's jump back in here. KG is clearing rocks. KG just can't find an enemy to give up. It might be futile, but I'm gonna struggle. KG. Kotaro is still passed out. So's like, I'm not giving up either. Tappy tappy. So is deeply focused on the laptop, continuing to fiddle with it. He still hasn't given up. So, please, save us. The words came out unconsciously. There's nothing more I can do on my own power. If anyone can do something, it's So. I don't have enough time. I have Ranger's chip right here. If I had just another hour. So, all I might do now is hack the roll card data. Huh? Yeah? Okay, well. Back down the stairs. Oh. It's all over, isn't it? No. I don't even have the energy to move. If I had known about this, I wouldn't even want to see Hope. I can't find the words right now. Rico's looking at now and not saying anything. Yeah. Anything different going on in here? So is deeply focused on the laptop, continuing to fiddle with it. Oh, okay. Well, alright. Nope, they're gone. Big Sis Sarah. I'm looking around. Jen, did you find anything? Did you find anything? There wasn't an exit or anything. But I found a smartphone on the stairs. Huh? There wasn't anything like that when we came up. What exactly is on it? Meow, that sound. A card trade? Wait, I have the sacrifice, right? What in the world is this trade? Oh shit, what? Huh? I'm free! What? What happened? Why did my sacrifice become a commoner? Big Sis Sarah? Jen, what is it? You just had a scary smile. Sorry, it's nothing. More importantly, Jen, about the phone you found. Meow. Jen? A sharp pain on my neck. The moment I felt that, my senses cut out. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I so focused on So, I just realized that Misha was there. No, please, stay with us. I'm done for. Hey, ain't there some way we can save him? With so much bleeding, I fear nothing can be done. No, you can't. Respond, please. Uh, did I just have some kind of dream? This place. You again, Octopus Man. Gashu is on the screen. Everyone, how are you feeling? I truly thank you for once again participating in the main game. I will omit detailed explanations, but I have one point of warning this time. It appears one of you lost your tablet. Due to the need for fingerprint identification, others cannot misuse it, but as it is a disadvantage to not know your own role, a spare tablet has been placed on your table. Please use it if you are the person in question. That is all for my warning. To proceed with the rules, please touch the screen. It's starting a second main game. I mean, I have a tablet. I guess maybe I would assume it was Kataro's. Well then, allow me to explain the rules of the main game. The basic rules are that one person to be sacrificed will be chosen by majority vote. The vote will be split into two parts. For the first round, the preliminary vote, half the total will be chosen as candidates. As there are 8 presently alive, this would be 4. A final vote will be held using these, deciding the ultimate victim. In other words, the sacrifice is decided by narrowing down from 8 to 4 to 1. Of importance are the 4 roles. First is the commoner. This is a normal role which has no powers. The second is the keymaster. As one would expect, they hold the key. If chosen as the victim, all will perish. The third is the sage. By the power of holy divination, they can know who the keymaster is. The fourth is the sacrifice. This is the card of reversals, which lets its owner live only if they are chosen as the victim. But meanwhile, if not chosen, they will die, so it is also an accursed card. So if the keymaster is chosen, literally everyone dies, or does the keymaster get to live too? I guess not. In exchange, the sacrifice can vote twice. And if they win, they can escape together with one person of their choice. Incidentally, in the event that multiple people are tied for first, if the sacrifice is in the tie, the sacrifice wins. If the keymaster is in the tie, all perish. Oh, I see, I see. If both the sacrifice and keymaster are tied for first, the keymaster takes priority and all perish. The distribution is 1 keymaster, sage, and sacrifice. All others are commoners. Best of luck, and may you avoid total destruction at all costs. That goes without saying. Well, everyone, please wait for the game to begin. Hey, Gashu? Miley? Gashu, are you listening? You've really gone and mucked things up. You've made a flagrant transgression, one that shakes the very core of the main game. Are you trying to appropriate the main game for your... Apologies for the video malfunction. The main game will now begin. Please enter, everyone. What just happened there? Are you guys having a fight? We have already opened. Please enter quickly. Okay. Well, at least I'm not immediately gonna die. Excuse me. Before me are strange, familiar desks. You're here. You're early, Keiji. What was that earlier? Gushu, what's going on? Explain yourself. Kind of feels like this won't be a normal main game. It's starting all over again. Oh no. Oh my, what a bustling crowd. Did you call for me? You? What's this transgression with Miley? Transgression Miley mentioned. Transgression? I'm afraid I don't know what you mean. Don't tell me it's about the wallet. Huh? That reaction seems to indicate it's not. Understand that if there is truly a transgression, it should become clear in your discussion. Supposing one is discovered, it will be addressed. You're right, jackass. It's you who's going to decide what counts as a transgression, isn't it? Gushu. Let's call in Miley. She can't, or Saflin. She can't lie. At least call Saflin so she can hand down a judgment on any misconduct. Very well, if that will satisfy you. Right? Please, be our impartial judge. Wahaha. What are you laughing at, asshole? I am joyful. Why? Such determination to have a fair slaughter without having to worry over misconduct. God damn. Now then, the second main game. Hang on. I was gonna say, is he like conscious? Oh, very good. Everyone has assembled. Damn it. So it's starting after all. Indeed, we have talked long enough. Now, we shall begin the second main game. Okay. If we must. Well. Can our dead friends talk? An extremely heavy air dominates the space. It's starting again, this horrifying game. Keeping quiet's only making the time pass, guys. Let's at least decide our fate by our own hand, okay? Oh. It's okay. We've walked this road before, haven't we? Then and now, it's totally different. We're allies by now. We've spent way more time together. Then will you die? Let's find our resolve. You said that in the first game, right, Kotaro? Damn it! Everyone, the card designs have been displayed in the rulebook this time. So be aware that you cannot judge using knowledge of the designs as in the first main game. Well then, please spend this cruel and dense time to your heart's content. Gushu quietly sat down in a chair. And once again, the main game began. Yes? First, let's discuss to get 4 candidates. Who should survive and who can die? Okay, seems you're ready. Hold up, Keiji. Unlike last time, there's been a bunch of card trades. If we logic it out, I'm sure we can figure out who has the sacrifice and Keymaster without going around suspecting each other. If everyone speaks honestly. Would they lie? At the very least, the sacrifice can't tell the truth, now can they? So it's fine to start with finding 4 candidates. Because those aren't candidates. Those who aren't candidates can be honest. Yep, and also, if we prove what everyone's cards are right now, voting is gonna be hell. It'll be pure blame throwing. That guy should die, this guy should die. It'll be cruel and leave no trace of any bonds we've got. Fine, I get it. I'm on board with Keiji. And so I'm gonna say it. So, you're the most suspicious in my book. Huh? Wait, Rico still contributed so much to our escape. I know that, but then who do I vote for? Can't possibly choose anybody else. If I'm gonna vote, it's gotta be for So. This is how I really feel, so get a grip, be honest, and clear out your doubts. Seems I just don't click with people who speak from emotion. Shut up. I'm telling you, say what you're really... Then I'm fine being the first candidate. After all, I... No? Am the sacrifice. Can you tell people that? I thought he literally just said that you can't say that you're the sacrifice. Oh, if he's saying the sacrifice, he's getting people to not vote for him. I see. Were you even listening to us? This ain't the time to say your role. Was there a rule against confessing your own? So I see. Sorry, Keiji. I just didn't feel comfy letting you take the initiative. I know. I'll nominate the next suspicious person. How about that? He's got some no good idea again. You can't. An approach where whoever's chosen nominates the next person is just... Huh? Are you panicking, Miss Sarah? I'm not panicking. I nominate Kana. Oh god. Huh? Bastard. Now what are you saying? Everyone should already understand this. She's easily tricked, timid, and lacks ability. What does she even have besides sympathy? See? He's like a whole different person than he was when he was hacking the computers. He's being an asshole. Maybe he's just being an asshole. It's just weird. Shut the hell up. Ain't it you who used her? Unless he's doing it really to like defend Kana. I don't know. This doesn't feel like defending Kana, but whatever. After using her so cruelly, is So trying to betray her? So you're giving Kana time to vindicate herself? Huh? Sure thing. Let's have a discussion about Kana's actions during the death game. So that we can trust her. Or that too. Whatever. I don't know. So's a big mess. Kana. At first, she just holed up in So's room. They've generally acted together. So should be the one who can prove her worth, damn it. Let's see. Kana was dead weight the whole time. What a hindrance. Hindrance? Kana looks like she's pretty shocked to hear that. I couldn't blame her. I'm sure you understand, Sarah. You can extract statements from them. And also, you've got a new weapon. Huh? You know, from when we were searching together, your shrewd detective vision. When someone makes a statement, you might notice someone else having a reaction. I can do that? What about Jin? Can I smell people? Can I smell their fear? No, let's get to it, partner. Hindrance? Kana isn't a hindrance. Kana. At first she just holed up in So's room. Though, later in the training phase, it seemed like she was acting alone. Is that true? But well, through said later half, I was knocked out, so I hardly got a clue. In that case, I can't rely on him. Kana was dead weight the whole time. Oh no, she's sad. What a hindrance. I've been getting fed up with having a useless helper too. Just now, I felt like So's first statement caused someone's expression to change. While their expression changed, I should check on them. So when I do this... Okay, I get it. Kana, are you too shocked to speak? But it seems like she's trying to say something. In that case... I just have to inspire Kana's heart. Oh, gotta follow the heart. Beep boop, beep boop. Ugh. Bing! Kana, are you fine with him just saying that? It's fine. You can get mad. Let what's in your heart come right out. Kana, she isn't a hindrance at all. So saying mean things just because he can do hacking, but wasn't Kana the one who did hacking first? Hold your horses. How'd you mean that? Kana did hacking? You never make yourself clear. Please, tell us about this in a little more detail. Okay. Progress. Kana did some hacking way before So did any of his hacking. What kind of hacking was it? I figured out a password. Breaking into someone else's things. That's called hacking, right? Does this mean Kana is adept with computers too? You can't call something like that hacking. Don't misuse words you only just learned. Alright, Sarah, let's advance the discussion like this. Yes. Extract statements to expand the discussion. Present items, use them as evidence. Have statements duke it out to find discrepancies. Thank you. We did this before. I got it. He's like, just in case you forgot the rules, alright? It's been a while. What you gotta say, darling? I figured out a password. Breaking into someone else's things. That's called hacking, right? So I'd been fighting about it since yesterday. He was going, I don't know the password, taking his beanie off and putting it on. Suddenly, I looked at So's hands and was struck by how clean he kept them, even in these circumstances. And then I had an epiphany that there might be traces from the password being typed. So I figured out the password from finger marks left in the keys. I extracted a new statement. You can't call something like that hacking. Don't misuse words you only just learned. It's really concerning. We don't have much time for discussion. Then how about you explain everything yourself, So? I am explaining. Explaining what a useless girl Kana is. Don't talk about people like tools, goddammit. Oh, that was helpful. Thank you, So. Does this mean Kana is adept with computers too? I heard they taught programming in middle school now, but to think they even teach hacking. I'm pretty sure they don't. But what password could it have been? When I heard that, I could only think of the password to start up the laptop. I was able to learn the password because of finger marks that were left behind. I heard that. Kana, could it be that you didn't use the laptop to hack? But rather you solved the password for the laptop itself? Yes. I see. Before the laptop was handed to So, I was the last one to enter the password, and I got gross fingies, so she figured it out. And my fingers left marks, little bits of dirt from when I pressed the keys. When did you solve the password? It was before the trading phase began. Hold on a sec. Don't you think that sounds funny, Sarah? Does it? Does it? I mean, So shared the laptop with us so he could learn the password, didn't he? But according to you, you peeked inside before sharing the laptop with everybody. You knew that. You were there. Oh, Kana did. Okay. I thought he was talking to me. I was like, what the fuck? then there was no reason to join forces.
That's wrong. Syl wanted an opportunity to reconcile with everyone.
Kana, sorry to say, but there was another reason. Why did So share the laptop with us? He awakened to goodness. He wanted to be friends to view the Sarah folder.
To look in the Sarah folder on the laptop.
Yep, that's gotta be it. The Sarah folder had a separate password, which is the name of Sarah's mother. You gotta be kidding. So, you accepted my deal without saying nothing about this?
Huh?
What of it? Why you?
Hold on a second. What deal is this?
Don't sweat it. It's just between us. I don't think so. I thought it was strange from the get-go. But it seems there was a deal going on behind the sharing of the laptop. I'll have you tell us everything about this suspicious deal. Progress. I went to So and asked him to share the laptop. I was surprised. Kotaro said he would give me his tokens in exchange.
The two talked to each other, separated by So's bedroom door. Kana heard it too.
Okay.
So said that's not a bad deal. And he also said maybe we'll reconcile, so Kana got really happy.
Kana still believes in the goodness of So. I went to So and asked him to share the laptop. I mean, I had a responsibility, you know? When the token gathering subgame started, I gathered more tokens than anybody to survive. Even the laptop I managed to get my hands on, handed it over in exchange for So's tokens. I was possessed by the need for tokens back then, you hear?
Is that really the only reason?
Obviously. You think So blackmailed me or something? There ain't nothing.
Blackmail? Is there really nothing?
I was surprised. Kotaro said he would give me his tokens in exchange. I didn't intend to hear him out. Kotaro was so serious, I just couldn't turn him down. And it turned out to be a good trade. Excuse me. Oh my god. I'm dying. Goodbye, world. The main game is over. I'm dead. Don't give me that scary look. You benefited from getting to see the laptop for free, right, Miss Sarah? What is this? Ah. Filmed by What F security camera shows her past actions. So witness Kotaro placing the cards. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Kotaro, was there really no opportunity for blackmail?
What you saying?
We acquired a certain video. Footage from the first floor security cameras. I didn't know there was such a thing. It was all clearly pictured. Kotaro placing the roll cards. And So seeing him do it. If this isn't blackmail material, what is? No way! Kotaro was the one who placed the cards? Muscle Gorilla was a traitor?
A traitor?
Is that really the case? Or was there some other circumstance? Ironically, it's because of my improved intuition that I don't understand. How could someone like Kotaro be a traitor?
Why'd you do a thing like that? Where'd you get the cards, Kotaro?
Please say something, Kotaro.
Security cameras? What do you mean?
Huh?
We should have searched every inch of the first floor. Did anybody find any security cameras?
I mean, the footage is proof. Whether we discovered any cameras isn't what's important here. You were caught on camera. That's the only proof we need.
Must be a puppet show. If you think about it, we've been getting tricked left and right. A fake Rico, fake Mishima AI. Kidnappers can move around fakes of us whenever and however they like.
You mean...
Looks like you got tricked, Sarah. Script by the kidnappers. Actors are fakes. You fell for a fake movie put on by dolls. He looks so threatening with his hat on for some reason. I don't know what you guys saw, but it was all a trap, I tell you. Learn your lesson.
But...
Talk about a disadvantage. Preparing fakes to trick us with was a stellar move by your enemies, huh? And can't take Kotaro lightly either.
Looks like you've been talked down for once, Miss Sarah.
Anyway, I told you about the deal between me and So. And I mean, after all, we all looked at the laptop. I was passed out the whole time. There's gotta be somebody more suspicious than me.
That
is true, he did get knocked out. Well, no, we're gonna...
Hold on, why did you pass out in the room of rubble in the first place, Kotaro?
Well, I... don't remember.
No way.
It's true. Got no memory from the moment I entered that room. When I woke up, it was the main game. Now that's a rude awakening.
So surely someone else knocked him out. Then we should find who did it. It gotta be a villain.
The last time I saw Kotaro healthy...
Wasn't it when we were looking at the laptop? Then, after the sacrifice was passed to me, I started to panic and ran off to get tokens. Right, I didn't see Kotaro after that. If I can determine everyone's actions at the time... Alright, then we gotta talk about what each of us was doing then.
Progress. When we shared the laptop, there were 6 of us in the lobby. Me, So, Kana, Sarah, Keiji, and Rico.
After Sarah suddenly took off running, we stayed and looked at the laptop. There wasn't much else. After we were done looking at it, Kana went to deliver the laptop to So.
Your friendly policeman stayed in the lobby for a little while. I wasn't feeling well and ran to the bathroom. I talked with Miss Now on the way back.
Right, I talked with So about our plan to hack the fake Professor Mishima. I was searching the pitch black first floor. Meow.
Alright. People came by the lobby now and then, so I can verify their alibis. Any other questions, cute little detective? Hey, don't get fucking weird about it, my dude.
He's kinda in high spirits. So was talking with Nell in the room corridor. About what? Sorry, Kana just gave So the laptop and left right away, so... She was worried about Sarah, so Kana went looking around for her alone.
Is that so? When we shared the laptop, there were 6 of us in the lobby. After the sound of the trade and you leaving, Sarah, I went back to searching too. After talking to Keiji in the lobby, I went to the room of rubble, then lost consciousness. I want to say I couldn't move all of a sudden, bumped my head on the wall, but... I wasn't feeling well and ran to the bathroom. Specifically, we talked about our hacking plan. Kana came to deliver the laptop during our chat. I thought about having Kana join the plan, but she promptly went off somewhere. That's my alibi, pretty much. Pretty amazing it could knock out Kotaro. Stun guns are dangerous stuff.
Huh? That statement just now.
No one said anything about a stun gun.
You know the weapon used as well, So. I quietly took the stun gun from the scene. So only Jin and I knew that Kotaro was attacked with the stun gun. The only other person who could know is the culprit.
So that settles it. It was you who used the stun gun to knock Katara out, damn it. So, I give... You found me out so easily.
So...
Sorry, I didn't want anyone getting in the way of the hacking plan we were preparing. When he suddenly entered the room, I went and used it without even thinking.
Where did you find a dangerous thing like that?
Can't seem to recall.
Meow!
Something feels off. You really have to be at your wit's end to use a single-use stun gun. Was there something more going on between Kataro and So? That's enough. Just knowing who the culprit was is enough. That can't... Might be pointless to push any further. So's got no intention of explaining himself. For now, we should spare time for someone else. We're going to suspect each other. We have to do it now while we have time, huh?
Even if it's hard to say, we have to say it. You mean, doubting so we can trust? Meow.
That's right. Be brave and talk, everybody. Let's discuss if there's anyone else besides So who's acted suspicious. Come to think of it, I was wondering about how Nal spent most of the first half in the Room of Lies.
There's this video I've been curious about. So there's a certain someone I suspect a little. Actually, while I was searching in the dark first floor, I saw a weird video.
Pretty curious about Jin's actions. I don't know what he said because my cat just jumped in front of me, but that's okay, I'll extract it. She likes to jump directly on my keyboard, it's great. I love it. Pretty curious about Jin's actions myself. Why did he know how to get to the first floor? Him noticing a secret door just by searching the Room of Rubble had me tilting my head a bit. You need a better nose than a police dog to do that. If Jin has a sense of smell of both a dog and a cat, then... Just as a reminder, Jin's a human. Yeah, but he's like a weird little human. Come to think of it, I was wondering about how Nal spent most of the first half in the Room of Lies. Though actually, maybe it was just tough for her to stay in the room because of the fake Mishima. See, no point in suspecting her if we know the reason. Isn't that right, Sarah? If there's no other reason, then sure. There's this video I've been curious about. So there's a certain someone I suspect a little. Actually, this video, when I first watched it, I was too scared to look. So I used the fake Professor Mishima's monitor to play it again. What sort of video was this? Well... It's possible it was just faked, right? So I don't want to say anything irresponsible. I won't know unless you tell me. Well, look, it's that video I watched with you before, Sarah. A video I saw with her? We have it, don't we? This one. No, you're talking about this victim video, aren't you? The one I dropped. Yes, that's exactly right. There was a woman tied up by chains, and this terrifying device started up. And just like that, the woman died. And there was a man in front laughing. From behind, he looked like the policeman. He's like, whoopsie. To me, it looked like he left the woman to die. A shocking story. But it could always be a forgery. Then why do we ask? KG, is that video real, or do you deny it? I'm doubting you so we can believe you. KG. I mean, I thought so too. I'm not gonna say anything. I want to know the truth of that video too. Miss Sarah, it's looking like it'll be faster if you press the issue. I'm sure even KG will open his mouth for his dear Miss Sarah. Expose the true colors he's kept hidden so long. I'm counting on you. Expose KG by my own hand. I didn't want to fight you, Sarah, but, well... Can't let him mislead me. I'll choose words I can refute and talk back. Let's discuss the victim video now, so how about... Ding dong. The sacrifice videos show the first trials, isn't that right? Mr. Policeman's first trial, but everybody knows it. Hard to believe I'd show up in some woman's video. We don't know your first trial. No, none of us has heard about what your first trial was yet, KG. Please, don't lie like so. Boy, that's a shocking comparison to hear. Sorry, I'll reflect on it. Was our scaredy cat now able to look right at the video? Maybe she averted her eyes in fear. It happens. If she saw it alone, I'm sure she could have made a mistake. She watched it with me. Unfortunately, I also watched it with her once, in the monitor room. There's no mistake, KG. So I see. Did you see your friendly policeman nice and clearly? Can't really make a great call from a backside view. It's no good to suspect people over dubious information. I mean, you have to make suspicions at some point, right? It's you who said to suspect each other so we could trust each other. If we only use concrete information, that wouldn't be suspecting. It'd just be facts. Uh-huh. Like what Kotaro said, could it be some sort of fake movie? Strange to suspect it, then turn around and believe this one. Should be no difference between the two after all. And turn around and believe this one. Should be no difference between the two. This we could hear this video. Security cameras didn't have sound. There isn't zero difference between them. The security camera footage had no sound. I admit it's weak evidence, but you can't talk about them like they're identical. Makes some sense. Okie dokie, I'll admit that. There's no relation between that woman and me, is there? Seems there is one whenever you do the first trial as a pair. Friends, sisters, student, teacher, any sort of connection. She had a police uniform on. About that, the woman in the video was wearing a police uniform. You're a policeman too, KG. Is this just a coincidence? I give. Da da da. I give up. I can't beat you, Sarah. Please, tell us everything, KG. The video is real. The victim video that Now saw. And it was also my first trial. The woman's name was Megumi Sasahara. She was my boss ever since I joined the force. I'm Keiji Shinogi. We've been assigned here, starting this week. It's good to meet you. Good to meet you too. I'm Megumi Sasahara. I suppose this makes me your trainer. Well, pretty impressive for your age, Shinogi. Yes, ma'am. But you might be a bit too serious. Even if you have stamina, you have to think about how to spend it, or it won't last. I heard you were rather elite, Miss Megumi. Why would you serve as a trainer for the likes of me? I wonder indeed. I have high hopes for you. Yes, ma'am. But then came the day of my nightmares. I shot a person. A criminal in a certain case. Miss Megumi.
What?
Why am I not being punished? I've killed a person.
In self-defense, yes.
But the criminal wasn't even holding a weapon.
That's just what the law says.
You've done nothing wrong. Miss Megumi, I heard you made a backroom deal.
So what? Get back to your duty. You're police.
She's the benefactor who protected me. I'll never forget it. I owed her the worst kind of debt. Left her to die? No, But I killed her at Megumi.
Mr. Policeman, get a hold of yourself.
Sorry for keeping quiet, everyone. Truth is, your friendly policeman's not a policeman anymore.
Keiji.
I'm surprised. What a dangerous individual we've had lurking in our midst. If you vote for me, I won't complain.
No. Everyone? Speaking of voting, I think it's about time to decide who you'll vote for and which force should enter the final vote. Meow! No way, that was too quick. Well, you need time to work out the card traits this time, you see.
Precisely. Choosing a victim without a satisfactory discussion is not an outcome we desire either. What do we do? I don't want to suspect, but Kotaro, So, Keiji, you three are pretty sketchy. Hold up, don't we need one more person though? Troubling, huh? If it's down to 3 options, it'll make our choices that much narrower.
Gotta suspect someone again? Oof. Then maybe it's better to think of who to leave out from the final vote, meow.
Who to leave out? Let's suspect some more. No, let's listen to the child.
That's a good idea, Jen. Really? If you aren't chosen in the preliminary vote and are dropped out, because you can no longer be chosen, there's no need to lie anymore.
That might be one of our greatest allies.
Of course, if you're the sacrifice, it works against you. Got it. Let's talk about who we want to leave out.
Progress.
I think Big Sis Sarah should be left out because she's super dependable for reasoning.
We should leave out someone with lots of tokens, like Kotaro.
How about we leave out Jin, since he doesn't have any tokens?
We shouldn't be selecting Jin or Kana. Sacrificing the kid's no good at all.
So should be left out. I mean, didn't he say he was the sacrifice to start?
Well, he's a big fucking liar. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I have to say, I'd be glad if Sarah was left out.
Right. If we're leaving someone out, I think I'd say Miss Sarah too. What am I? I'm a commoner? Okay. Alright. There's been a bunch of card trading this time. It's possible Kotaro, with all his tokens, was involved in at least one trade. And him giving his tokens to So, that subject, he could really influence the discussion. We should leave him out to extract info.
I have to say, I'd be glad if Sarah was left out. My reason? Because you're the one I want to live most. No matter what.
I ain't trying to look like a good person. I just feel like once we lose our sensibilities, we're gonna turn into demons. If it's gonna come to that, then pick me, Sarah. Right, if we're leaving someone out, I think I'd say Miss Sarah too. Because you're so darn cute. What did you think I was gonna say? When our escape failed, I looked to you and had a thought. She's acting kind of strange. You had the desperate look, as if you had to sacrifice. And on top of that, a last-minute trade right after our escape failed. Just a tad suspicious, isn't it? I want to know the truth about you, Miss Sarah. Okay. So should be left out. I mean, didn't he say he was the sacrifice to start? It's because so's the sacrifice that he ain't saying just rotten shit. If he spouts suspicious stuff and loses our trust, he can get us to vote for him. Leave him out and his heart should come down. But I wonder if just leaving him out will make him say what he's really thinking. For an ally, he's a real pain, huh?
Just listen. The best person to leave out is someone who's very likely to have the sacrifice. If the sacrifice comes around to you, you can trade it away if you have tokens, right? But Jin has 0 tokens. If Jin had the sacrifice even once, he wouldn't be able to trade it.
And so there's this high chance he's the sacrifice. I thought she was just protecting the child, but okay now.
I think Big Sis Sarah should be left out. And also I swear to protect Big Sis Sarah, meow. Jin. I believe in you, meow.
Did... What? Whoa. Oh, I didn't... Okay.
Kotaro, is something the matter?
There being a trade just before the main game. Is that true? Oh, he was passed out.
Huh? It's true. Yes, it's true.
I have Kotaro's tablet. So he doesn't know there was a trade, and he might have the sacrifice and doesn't realize it. But okay. Oh no. But I didn't trade the sacrifice out. Someone traded me the commoner. So it could have been anybody here who traded me the commoner, but I think it's more than likely that So, because he said something about hacking the roll cards. Not saying that Kotaro has the sacrifice, but that would be the most likely because he wasn't awake to see the tablet. Which means, yeah, just maybe. I figured out who's got the sacrifice.
Meow. What? How could you possibly know that from what we just...
Kotaro. I know. Everybody listen up. Okay. Oh, are you? No, yeah. Because I guess he took mine. I'm the keymaster. Yeah, I'm daring to say it before voting.
What's this all of a sudden? I can't tell where you're going with this.
You would say that, huh, Sarah?
Huh?
I'm sorry for taking the keymaster from you.
Does he mean the sacrifice?
The sacrifice you got sent was mine, Sarah. Oh shit, okay, maybe my thing is wrong.
It's Kotaro who sent me the sacrifice.
And you still got the sacrifice now, ain't that right?
What's he talking about? I have a commoner card now. Kotaro's making a false accusation here. Stay calm. What do I do?
Make use of it?
You really think I'm the sacrifice?
Yeah.
Then just leave me out of the vote.
Don't be misled, guys. The sacrifice gets 2 votes. If she puts those 2 votes to herself, she's getting selected. In other words, if I'm not selected, that would be proof. Either way, nobody vote for Miss Sarah, and we'll have proof. I would like that, but it's about time we proceed with the vote. Please, wait. Can we decide on such an important vote with so much still unclear? We just can't sort it out in such a short time. What should we do? The victim's gonna be one of the ones we nominate, remember? We really should discuss some more. You sure don't know when to give up. Time is up. Please select the 4 who will remain for the final vote. Enter your votes, please. Please choose who to vote for. Well, gotta keep up with consistency. You know. I mean, the only other person I was thinking of voting for was potentially Kataro. And also possibly Baby Girl now, because I still think there's some suspicious activity. But keeping up with consistency here, we gotta vote for So. Displaying results. Oh. The first vote is over. And I wasn't chosen. Relief. I can feel my strained nerves loosening. But why these 4? Sarah, you... It's just like I said. I'm not the sacrifice. I'm a commoner. 4 will advance to the final vote. So Hiyori. Kana Kazuchi. Keiji Shinogi. Doesn't seem concerned. Now, whatever her last name was. Why me? This isn't right. I know this to spare myself. You can't want to have a conversation if you feel like this. Which is why it's my role to inspire them. Like Keiji did for me in the first main game. You know what I just realized? This round's gonna fucking suck. I have a feeling that now, well, I think now has the sacrifice card. Okay. Because there really wouldn't have been any other reason for anyone to vote for her just now. I guess unless everybody else is thinking she's a little fishy like me. So she possibly gave herself 2 votes to put herself in the running. Okay? But then that also means that somebody else in this little area is going to die, because if we all pick now, then we all die. But I like Kana. I don't think Keiji's... I mean, Keiji did just spill the beans, man. We know what he's about, so he could fucking die right now. And then there's So. And we know So's not going to die. I mean, come on. They're not going to kill So. There's more shit to learn about him. He's the antagonist. He's sometimes good, sometimes he's the antagonist. He's not dying right now. Boy, I'm not happy. I'm not happy about where this I'm not happy about this progression. Anyway, give a pep talk. Lift your heads up. We've always done when we had to do. Unless So can pull through and fuck up the cards and then nobody dies, which would be ideal, but I mean, who knows? No matter how cruel it is, you can't stop. But... Kana, we're not your enemies. Even if someone is the sacrifice, we move in the same direction. We talk and we advance the discussion. Sarah. Right you are. The real battle begins here.
Everyone.
Maybe if we throw the cards hard enough at the Gashu, we'll just behead him. The end. It never said we couldn't harm the floor masters. It just said they couldn't hurt us.
Guess those of us who weren't picked should start. Incidentally, my role's commoner. Got that? Muscle Gorilla, it's not the time to shrivel up. Let's remove the card trays in order.
Yeah. Progress. Do. Now, please grasp your fate with your own hands. May you not all perish. Now, we're going to proceed along, digging into the details of the trades.
Big Sis Rico, got it.
Gashu quietly sat in the chair again. There were 4 trades made in total. That ain't that many.
By the way, I've been a commoner the whole way. Didn't get traded with even once.
Trading cards required 50 tokens, so only so many people can make trades. Yeah, not a little kid there. Alright, I'm actually going to save. Because I'm sure the rest of this is going to take like an hour or so. I'm going to stop here because it's a good stopping point. We have our final 4. Our really unfortunate grouping of final 4. But I'm not in it this time, so woohoo! And also Jin doesn't have the sacrifice card. I hope. I think he'd be fucking crying if he had the sacrifice card. That's all I care about. You know, that's all I care about. I do love Baby Girl now, but I have a bad feeling, guys. I have a bad feeling Baby Girl now ain't gonna be around much longer. Anyway, as always, thank you for being here. I will catch you in the next episode. Bye!